Aquarius. How are you guys doing today? Hope everybody is good. I'm going to bring this just a little bit closer here. Doing some adjusting. So how is everybody doing? My name is Patty. I'm an empath. I'm doing your intuitive reading from the 12th to the 18th. So we're going to get started straight out. But the other thing too is on that, please know that you have a new moon coming in, and that is a good thing, but it also has some really intense energies on here. So it'll be a really interesting new moon, and I'll share that with you on the 11th. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm on live. Plus, if you notice below, I have dailies now. So you'll have little daily 1-minute readings. And those 1-minute readings will just be really quick for your mornings. And then also, too, I now have a Facebook group. I would love for you to join. It's more of a personal thing for empaths, intuitives, people that might have questions about their abilities. That's what the Facebook group is about. So Divine Warrior Intuitive, join the Facebook group, and also subscribe for those daily readings and the inspiration and all that good stuff. All right, so let's go. 12th through the 18th for the Aquarians. Let's see where we're going with this. It has been a crazy energy week. Very crazy. What is today? The day is, I can't remember. But anyway, the 5th, 6th, 7th, when Mars was the closest in that retrograde. I don't know about if you're an empath. You should have felt it, because I was drained completely. I mean, I was drained so much I was like, what is wrong with me? And I've never felt that intense of a retrograde ever. So it's very, very powerful energy right now. So we've got Spark is our first card out. As far as our oracle, we have the number 7. And this spark could be about love. I mean, it is got some hearts there, but it also could be being about a passion, an ambition, a desire. That's what the number 7 is about. So it could be that as well. It could be a passion that you're wanting to do. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you've got a bucket list that you want to do. Maybe you want to start a new business. Maybe you want to, whatever it is. Maybe you want a new relationship. Well, that takes 2 to think that way. Okay, so this card has come up twice, so I'm going to have to respect it. So we have flying. 2 is the card there. And so on this card here for flying, it is all about overseeing. You know, your dreams or whatever you want are happening. They're beginning to happen, right? And on that, there's growing. How do I put this? So the passion is growing, the thing is becoming to fruition, and there's some more balance that needs to be done as we fly over into a new area, that kind of thing. So there needs some balance to come in that. But this is a good thing. This is actually what's supposed to be happening, especially at the end of October. I'm not surprised, because we're actually planting a seed. Most people, though, when they're planting that seed, it is not growing. But for you, on the other hand, it's already been flourishing. And then we also want to make sure we take it slow and steady. Now, slow and steady is also, too, the number 3 is about acknowledgement. This was in the last 2 readings today that I had. What is the deal with that? You saw me shuffle like crazy. So this is an energy that has come up a lot this week. So it's not only that, it's for everybody, I guess. I'm going to start out with these other ones. So, yeah. So whatever you have in your mind for the 12th to the 18th, and the new moon on the 16th, that's going into Libra. So Libra is going to bring clarity to what is to come. So this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. So yeah, balance. So we're talking about balance, not only in a spiritual, earthly sense, but we're also talking about balance mentally, balance in our love, in our relationship, and right behind that is the Star card. So these 2, bang, bang, right out. It's very, very good. It's a very great way to start a week. And the other thing too, with the star card that they're showing me, of course, is her nakedness, which means she's exposing herself. She's ready to learn something new. She's ready and willing to take on maybe more spiritual, more earthly, depending on where your balance is. But it's not a shameful thing. It's not hiding. It's like, I'm going to be out front about what I want to do or who I want to be with in that sense. So that's where that card is. And it's a very good light feeling. It's where the divine wants you to be, if that makes sense. All right. All right. Let's see what else is going on with the energies for that week. Stay there. Yes. Boy, this is a very spiritual week for you guys. Now, if somebody say, well, I'm not very spiritual. Well, if you believe in the universe or you believe in something, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. So it is very enlightening. It's very inspired. It's something around you. You're paying attention to everything around you. In not only that, but in mind, spirit, and body. Does that make sense? So everything is pulling together, and it's feeling good. It's feeling good. This has been coming along for a while now. This has been coming for a while now. It's sort of that feeling when I came out. So 50 years. Can you imagine? 50 years I kept myself hidden. You know, I had to explain to my daughter, you know, what is it that you keep saying you're coming out? And because she's seen me grow, but she hasn't even known all about the abilities that I've had. And when I told her, she was like, oh, okay. Because I was faking it until I made it. I was being somebody else in my skin. Because I didn't want society to reject me. I didn't want society to poo-poo me. I didn't want society to laugh and call me weird, you know, pretty much. Yeah, I didn't want to be left out in the cold. So somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold of the way that they believe that they are. You have to be who the divine meant you to be, whatever this is. So I just feel like somebody's maybe even having some awakenings of their gifts, and they're fearful of those gifts. I have a girlfriend who has the ability of sight. She can see people that have passed on, and she just closes it down because she's so fearful of it. And these are just people that, you know, some of them were not very kind to her, and some of them were. Again, that I think is a process of, you know, the battery's going to die. Sorry about that. Hang on. It's the process of letting go. You know, it's a process of healing. It's a process of allowing yourself to heal. All right. So you don't want to be you don't want to be, a lot of people don't want people to look down upon them or call them weird or crazy. I'm crazy. I just say, you know, hey, that's who God made me. This is who I am. If you want to call my spirituality crazy, call it crazy. I can't help all the gifts he's given me, but I'm not going to poo-poo it, and I'm not going to, you know, I'll defend it because these are from the divine, and I don't care what you think. And when you get older, like my age, which I'm a lot older than most of you guys, you don't care. You know, you don't care what people think, because this is your journey, not somebody else's journey. So if you are feeling sort of left out in the cold for someone out there, don't, because it's nobody else's journey but yours. And if somebody left you, or if you're in a relationship and somebody left you, or a friendship left you, or something left you, or a job left you, you know what? Because that's a Pentacles, you know, maybe you got fired, maybe you got laid off. Don't worry about it, because the divine has a better plan, and it's time to move on. Because there's a lot of things that are for a season, not a lifetime. Even your purpose and your calling is not for a lifetime. It's for a season. People don't understand that. So they think that, well, what is my purpose in life? Well, what are your purposes in life? Because a lot of the times when the divine is done with something, he wants you to move on to something new. I've been in horses all my life. He had me in horses for a reason, and the people in horses for a long, long time. business owner in horses, but now he's shifting my gears and I have to allow him to do that. So now I'm a travel agent, a certified travel agent. And what he's got me doing, I don't know. But I lived in Japan. I speak Japanese. So maybe that's where he's taking it. I don't know. But you've got to be able to allow your purpose to keep happening. So, this goes along with that because you have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is the desire of your heart. But somebody is sort of shameful and walking away from this. Oh my gosh, if this is your spirituality, if this is something about you or internal that you have gifts and you're hiding them or you're shameful of them, oh, please contact me. Please contact me because I've walked that, and don't wait to allow those to come out. You've wasted so much time. And the divine just feels, ugh, he doesn't give you those gifts to sit there and be sad you're not using them. But you don't want to exploit. Definitely do not want to exploit. So this is the 8 of Cups. So, and sometimes here on this, somebody's walking away out of shame. Somebody's walking away out of sadness, depression, something because something's hidden or they don't want to know something that's, have come up to information. This is going to happen a lot by the end of the month. There's going to be a lot of things being revealed, not only for Aquarians, but for all the signs. There's going to be a lot of things be revealed that people are going to go, oh, that's how big this energy is at the end of the month. So you're like, really? I have no clue. Yeah, so don't be surprised. But the thing is, focus on all the cups that are there, what you have, but not what you don't have. I don't know if this is resonating with you or someone out there, but it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. All right. Let's see what else we got going for Aquarians here. Oh, who's going to do some traveling? And that's for someone. That is for someone. Someone is going to be doing some traveling. Now, I don't know if you're traveling to, or I don't know if you're traveling away to something or coming from something, but there is some type of travel for somebody in here. And I'm thinking it's a single parent of some type. Definitely, I feel like it's a single parent. Okay, thank you. So, it might be a situation that somebody's moving on. They've moved on. They're trying to actually sort of run away, try to hide, try not to share something, and that might have to do with someone. And that because here's the thing, we have the King of Swords. The reason why I said that, we have the 6 of Swords, and then we also have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is all about finding the truth. So we've got 3 cards back to back that have something to do with sort of like shame, not, having disappointment, depression, also trying to hide something. And the King is all about getting to the truth of the matter. And that's definitely a huge energy towards the ends of the month. So this is the third week of 12th through the 18th, but that is a huge energy where you're going to have a lot of facts. A couple of the signs were a lot of swords this week. A lot of swords, a lot of facts, getting to the facts, getting to the truth. So if you're feeling like this next week something is off with someone, don't let that go. Don't let that go. Share with them. Say, hey, are you okay? Somebody might be dealing with something a lot worse than what it looks like, is what I'm getting an energy of. Somebody's not sharing information, which maybe, I would ever hate to know this, but it happens that somebody's abused and they hide it. and they're at a point where they can't take it anymore. So they're thinking about leaving, thinking about going. And like, it's sort of like that feeling going in the middle of the night where nobody can see or know where they're headed. Yeah. Again, we have the Sun, which is a very good card. So the Sun is about good energies. So getting to the truth, and so that card here is right after the King of Swords. So it's about not only get good energies, it's also about innocence and playful energies. Again, we have a little naked child, again, with the star, which is naked. So bringing out the truth, not being not ashamed, not hiding anything, allowing yourself to fully come forth with all the truth, everything, the inhibitions, everything is just woohoo. It's sort of like in Frozen, that, what is that? The guy in the lodge where he's selling, winter gear, big winter blowout. Yoo-hoo! Big winter blowout. Anyway, this is that kind of energy, a light energy, sort of a happy energy. But it's also you've been exposed. And this isn't you think it's a horrible thing, but in all reality, it's a releasing thing. And after that new moon, that's what it's going to be all about: releasing, getting cleansing, purging energies, allowing those energies to go away so that you can bring in new, fresh, positive energies, truth energies. So I don't know who that's for. It's almost like somebody wants to come out. And it doesn't mean come out from your, like if you're gay, it could be coming out of your spiritualness, could be coming out, telling the truth about something, maybe an abuse that's happened to you, something like that, because this is a very, very spiritual journey for you. And it's bringing you balance. And it's allowing you to see the full picture so that you can actually begin to slow and steady move forward. All right. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Well, there should be something. Let's see. I don't see a lot of love in here. So at the end, for those of you that are single, if there is nothing as far as love coming through, I will pull 3 cards and see if there is anything coming your way. Yeah. Speaking of the devil. I just see, we got to be careful what you speak. Do you understand how important words are? Thoughts, words brings to life. So let's see what's going on with some couples, or somebody that's actually coming into couple, maybe going away. Let's see where this is headed. Ooh, it's headed to ding, 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 ding. No, but this is a celebration, a unity, a gathering of happiness, of joy, of stability. Number 4 is all about stability. So, I mean, this is a good card. It could be, even a reunion. Come on, let's have a reunion. 2 lovers have a reunion. Where are you going to do that? How about, it is a reunion. If you have been away from each other, maybe it wasn't working out, you had to go find yourself, come back together. That is a reunion. That is coming up. So, and that's when some people actually come together and make things happen and make it work. So yeah, that's a good thing. All right, so those 2 cards might be it. Might not even need 3. Look at that. But that does, that would in the normal sense say, hey, 2 people are coming together. Maybe they're stepping up to an engagement. Maybe they're getting ready to get married, that kind of thing. So definitely a good thing. Now just make sure you both really, really want it, and that it's a spiritual, the divine divine intervention, and not a manipulated marriage. by one partner or the other, because then it doesn't last. All right. Well, it could last, but it's just not going to be happy. Yeah. I don't know where this is coming in. Somebody there, energy playing the victim. Which this card is really conflicting, because somebody's playing the victim. They're not really happy with their life, their situation. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to go. They feel hopeless. They feel like nothing is ever going to turn out right. But it's really funny that this card is about that, because in the numerology on 8, it means progress, like the procession of going forward. So they're just having a conflict, a huge conflict. So I don't know who that's for. I will say about this card, though, if that is you, or you know somebody this way, or if it resonates with you, you know, victim blaming, victim, all that kind of stuff is going to keep you stuck. It literally will keep you stuck. So this is something that you're going to have to figure a way how to grab one of those swords and cut yourself free. And that meaning that you're going to have to break your chains. You're going to have to do some homework and figure out how to change your thought process and how to get out of that negative thinking of not only self-blame, but blaming others for things that have happened to you when it could have been all in reality, your accountability to some of your actions. All right. All right, Aquarians, that's it. Whoever's the lucky couple getting engaged, getting together, getting married, congratulations. That's really cool. For others of you, remember, whatever you're holding or whatever you're trying to hide, get away from, just, you know, it's all about exposing the truth. You can't really run away from it. It's there. And don't be, but you know what, you're going to be surprised at when you do come out with the truth, whatever it is for you, that the other people are going to embrace it when you think that they're going to poo-poo it. So, because they love you. So, and if they don't, then they're not meant to be in your life for this moment. So it just is a process of elimination, a great way to eliminate people that are actually toxic or hurting you, or not in that, in your best interest. All right. So this is for the 12th through the 18th. I thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so that you can get your dailies, 1 minute. You'll come on the 11th for the new moon. And please come and join me on Facebook, on my face group, Divine Warrior Intuitive. Just type it in, go and see it, and boom, I'll bring you on. You got to join. So, but that'll give you a lot of, you know, personal, and it is a safe place to talk about abilities, empath, intuitiveness, and ask questions. All right. I hope you have a great week, and we will see you on the 19th if I don't see you on the 11th. And it will be alive and open. I'll leave the chat open if people have questions about the new moon and the energies. All right. Take care.